Do-Rag Wisdom here, ladies and gentlemen and friends, and welcome to Earth Date Y2K 20.01.07. 300 days before our presidential election. Where's Barbarella when we need her? I am thinking about how woefully unprepared we are to face a new kind of asymmetrical warfare in light of what the creep did in Iran, so that he could distract from his impeachment. Now right now I'm thinking about 2 or 3 movies. The first 2 movies, Escape from LA and Die Hard, one of the sequels. I forget, and I should have done my research on this one, but the only Die Hard I liked was the first one. But one I saw had this villain who messed up everybody's electric grid. He kind of waged a cyber war, shut down all the power everywhere in the city, if I'm not mistaken. It's one of the Die Hards. And the other one, of course, Escape from LA, had a kind of similar premise, to shut down all the power. I'll mention the third movie in a minute, but about this power being shut off and about the villainous attacks on cyberspace. These 2, Escape from LA and the Die Hard sequel, not great movies, but the ideas are there. That's what I like. That's why I would give them an extra point, because there are ideas there that kind of are prophetic. The idea of the cyber war thing. I'm thinking also how unprepared, woefully unprepared, our students are to face the challenges of new technology. And I don't mean their ability to use it. I mean their ability to create technology and to control it, so that we, in the long run as a country, we can hire these experts to protect us. I mean, we have to start taking the cyberspace as seriously as William Gibson did, Necromancer. Yes, we are woefully unprepared because we have turned our entire society, basically, into junk. Ever see that other movie, Idiocracy? Check that one out. Idiocracy. Well, it has become a fad in our country to be as stupid as possible. We have been brainwashed by the constant barrage of commercial advertising and reality show banality. We become so hypnotized that 50% of us forgot to vote in the Y2K16 election. The one we said that was very important, and it was, which we fell asleep and allowed a traitor to take control of our White House. Liberals in this country have gotten so disaffected that they allowed the teabagger Trumpists to win the long game. These fascists now control half of our legislative branch, the Senate. They're about to do a kangaroo court with the impeachment. They also control our executive and judicial branches. These right-wingers, thanks to their long game, they continue to control many of our state governments, where they are working tirelessly to deny us the right to vote and women's right to choose. And they have the money too. If only liberals weren't at each other's throats, so that we can perhaps save what is left of our free country. We are woefully unprepared for what our enemies will rain upon us. They are educated and disciplined, while our students curse their teachers. Those in enemy countries are paying attention to them, or else. While we study The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, our enemies are studying technology, and especially computer technology and cyberspace. Are we prepared for the day that our enemies pull a real Die Hard sequel on us and shut off our vital power? While Putin's president undermines our efforts, every step of the way, he is at his best when he exposes us to humiliation and danger on the world stage. Want to see our 240-year democratic republic experiment go up in smoke? Into Trump land? Into some unmarked grave at Mar-a-Lago? While our students bring their junk food and computer video games to class, our enemies' students are busy at work, gaining knowledge that will be used in their drive for world domination. And make no mistake about that. We fell to the disease of ignorance and stupidity and allowed for the election of a dangerously stupid and ignorant president who, when he decided to assassinate a major official in the Iranian government, a murderer no less, but still not a member of a rogue terrorist group, an actual legal member of the Iranian government, assassinated him, and now this Trump and goon, has opened us up to more attacks, not less. When the revenge comes, what will it be? This is the maddening mystery of asymmetrical warfare. Look that up. We may be able to use our Navy and Air Force against Iran, but they, like the Russians, are adept at something called cyber warfare. And we are ill prepared. Now just imagine this. Just imagine this nightmare. One day we wake up, or coming home from work, our electric grid crashes. Suddenly the traffic lights go down. The toll booths don't take anybody's money. You have massive wrecks all over the parkways and the highways, freeways, turnpikes. Every bank account in our country is eliminated. Every one of them eliminated as if they were nothing. Those paychecks and Social Security payments, those pension payments, gone. All refrigeration for food, all down. All lights and traffic lights, as I said before, down. Hospital power, down. Just as they are starting your open heart surgery. Your medication, no longer getting it. The computer's down. Your credit, debit cards are hacked. Your phones are no longer yours. Your entire digital history wiped out until you become a virtual unperson. How do you pay your mortgage? How do you meet your expenses? How do you get your medication that I mentioned before? Too bad we have eliminated the idea of manual override. Manual override. Everything should be equipped with a manual override. Manual override. Manual override. As we continue with our day of horror, the hackers have gotten into our travel technology, and they are making trains crash and planes drop out of the sky. The Iranians may just have the brains, the education to destroy us just with pressing a button called enter. This stupid idiot in our White House may have underestimated what he has done. And I knew he was going to do it, because the most important thing for him is him and this impeachment. Shame on us for falling asleep at the switch, because some punk in cyberpunk land over in Iran's going to shut that switch down, and everything will come to a halt, and everything will go dark. When we got stupid and put a traitor in charge of our country, our enemies got smarter. When the traitor in our White House decided to assassinate a major Iranian general, He did not make us safer. He added another button to our enemy's computer system: delete the USA. We have to be smarter, friends. We have to be prepared. We have to, of course, vote in 300 days. Bring as many people with us to get this dangerous, traitorous creep and his family out of our lives. But we have to start with serious education of our youth, who in this day and age do not respect their teachers, unless their parents have taught them to do so. So we must start with some serious education, and then the ouster of the worst president in our history. Do this all, folks, before all the lights go out.